Hey everybody, how you doing? Arctic Gill coming back at you with another Augment video. This time you guys are going to see the entire process from the very scratch beginning to the final product end. I kind of had one of those like awful nightmare scenarios last night, and I'm going to explain it to you and we'll get into it. So last night, I've been getting tips that I should probably like sell off some of my things. So last night I I did that and I sold my Nemesis Sage, as you guys can see right here. Now I went ahead and preemptively met with one of my friends and purchased this off him. Now this is going to be our Affix Augment. I'll show you guys this at the end. Also, before starting this video, I went ahead and bought myself all the rabbit wands. I'll explain why we're using that and this preemptively. I'm going to have to show everything. This is going to be from the very beginning, how you get all your augment factors, how you get all your affixments. We're going to have to upslot nearly everything. This is going to be a long and arduous little build. I'm not looking forward to it. So here's what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here into this. I'm going to look for my Diablo souls, because that was the one thing that was on that staff. And we're not going to pull out any other money. We're going to work with the 39 mil that I got off that rod, and we're going to see if we actually come out on top. So the first thing we're looking for. Boom. All right. So here's one weapon. I actually need 3 weapons with this soul on it. So the fact that I've already got 1.5 augment, we're good to go there. But we're going to have to find a couple more standard sword. Oh, and switch over to weapons. We're going to have to find a couple more that I have with Diablo soul on it. Oh, well, would you look at that? I don't have to go buy any. But I'm going to show you guys what it would look like if I had to go buy it anyway. We're going to go product search. Boom. Over here. Diablo. And this is all you got to do. Search. Diablo soul. Confirm. You'd want it on weapons. You go number of augments 5. Search by price, and you can see just we're only saving maybe 100,000 there. So I'll go ahead and average in that cost. So let's just say those 3 pieces of fodder that I already had was 90,000 Mazetta. Now for the next piece, we need augment factor. Augment factor is not these guys. These are the actual augments. I'm gonna want stamina 4. Stamina 4 currently, as far as I know, at the recording of this video, only comes on the Nox double saber, which happens to be the Nox Cadena. Now, I don't need it at 5 augments. I've already purchased a 5 augment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down here to 0 augments. I'm going to hit search. Now, here's the reason why we're doing this. I'm going to flip over to this window. Now you'll notice it says enhancement level 0 of 30 maximum. You do not pick up that augment factor until the enhancement level is at 35. So I already own 1 with 5 augments, which means my 5 augment build is ready for the weapon. But I also have to enhance. So I'm going to need to buy 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to get 5 of these. Yeah, we'll give you kudos. Thanks for having my weapon for me. So that takes care of the Nox. That takes care of the rabbit wand. Now, I have a bunch of these already because I was saving Nox weapons actually for leveling. But it looks like that is not going to be the case today. See how many. We'll keep all the Nox Janes separated. So Sigma 5, Sigma Tholen, comes with casting 4 as its augment factor. So we're going to retrieve all those. And I'll show you that. So here's my augment factor. There it is at rank 35. It gets casting 4. Now, it only gets an enhancement level of 30. But I already have this one up +2. See, maximum is 32. But that's irrelevant. I'm going to be rolling all of these into each other to boost its ranking. Same thing for these rabbit wands. I'm going to have to do the same thing to these. I'll have to do the same thing for those. And then same thing for the Nox. So you're going to see the full out process. We're going to go ahead and grab basically everything we're going to need to do this. We're going to need probably all of these. Well, let's grab 140 just in case. I'll grab a couple. Oh, I guess I don't need that many. I'll grab a couple of these because we're going to be grinding a couple of them up in Upslot. Yeah, I'll grab a cancel and a registration. Because when we're done with this, I'm actually going to put it back on the market and see if somebody bites again. And then I'm going to be back in this same scenario doing another video with you guys. Maybe not. I probably won't do another video like this one. Enhancement aids, no. But we need great enhancement aids. That way we can save a little bit of money. But what we need is our grinders. Oh, look at how many grinders I got. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the whole stack because I'm going to be grinding a lot of weapons here. The average price of a Sigma on my server is roughly 20,000, maybe a little less. But let's go ahead and get started nonetheless. So here's my Nox. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that's ready to go. We don't really need to worry. Oh, that takes photon spheres. My apologies. I didn't grab any photon spheres out. So here's our photon spheres. I'll just go ahead and snag all of those because I'm going to need them. What did that take anyway? A weaponoid booster? Do I really want to waste money on a weaponoid booster versus 3 photon spheres? Yeah, let's do it. Now, let's go ahead and do it to which rabbit wand is already pre-leveled somewhat. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. It doesn't take much to max that thing out, does it?
It seems you've succeeded.
Ancient Oath, 3 more photon spheres. Oof, that's fine. And now the Sigma Thulin. Let's throw a +5 at it, and then we'll throw one of my basics at it.
It seems you've succeeded.
And you can see how we just start burning through the resources really quick here. Now, before we continue, I actually need to buy the next rod we're going to be working on. So I want the Nemesis Sage. There's not really much point. I mean, I could buy this for 18 mil right now and not have to worry about grinding this weapon up. But for the sake of... Oh, here's a 6 augment. But for the sake of not having to work that hard... Oh, wow, that one's 7 augment. Check that out. That's pretty good. 8 augments? Man, somebody got really lucky. But for the sake of being as cheap and cost effective as possible, I know for a fact I can grind all of these up to... what is it? I know I can grind it up to 5 augments, so that's what we're going to do. So back to enhancement, because the first thing we want to get we want to get down is our we need our fodder ready.
You have some amazing
Thank you.
luck.
Now the rabbit wand. We gotta throw this other rabbit wand at it. Now for
Seems you've
the
succeeded.
main bulk of where a lot of the cost comes in is right here. So I'm actually saving all of those for the wand, or for the rod itself. I'll be leveling the rod to 35. Oh, wait, those are wands. I can waste the wands. I'll save the rods themselves. And then I have a couple here that are +5 already. I'll just go ahead and grab a bunch of junk. So there's one Sigma Phage. Actually, sorry. If I want to save money, enhancement level from 10 to 20. What? Oh, I grabbed the wrong item. Whoops. There we go. Alright, so there's 30. We're gonna have to do it again. Level this up. Yeah. Keep taking us further.
Some amazing luck.
Damn. That last little bit is just eating up my fodder here.
It seems
Why
you've
couldn't you
succeeded.
have just leveled up, you turd? Alright.
It
So
seems
casting
you've
4 is now
succeeded.
selectable as an Affix Augment. Cool. Now if you notice, this is only 2 slots. I probably should have looked back and seen if any of those were 5 slots, but that's alright. We'll work on all of it. And you'll notice I'm using a lot of 12 stars. 12 stars seem to feed a lot of experience. Even if you had like a 10 star that's plus 35, it does not get a lot of experience out of these weapons. And just like I said in the other video, it's worth it to have all of this storage for this exact reason that we're doing. So that's for the Nox. The rabbit wand. Let's see if we have some more stuff to throw at the rabbit wand. No. No, we do not. So we'll be throwing these Sigma branches at it. And I didn't do this earlier, but this is the best way to get the most out of your buck. Is actually to come in here and kind of throw them at each other first. Don't waste just throwing them at the weapon. Like right here, I'm gonna do it because I don't want to take them and waste my photon spheres going past that. But now we're already at 20.
You have some amazing luck. You have some amazing luck.
And now more Sigmas.
You have some amazing
Now we'll
luck.
throw the Sigma branches at each other. Because we have tons of those, but we need to get the most amount of experience out of them.
It seems you've you've succeeded.
It seems you succeeded. Now that's a dark weapon. To any of these? Yeah, that was a dark there.
It seems
And I'm actually going to test another theory that somebody else had right now. They said if you match the element up, it should give more experience. Is it true? Yeah, just barely. Unless there's a couple weapons in there. Yeah, we're not going to waste. Because it's not helping. Oh, but we could throw that at it. And then probably take... Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that right there. That's an okay price. So now we got to take it further.
You have some amazing luck.
Oh, we'll throw these Sigma branches at one another again.
It seems you've succeeded. It seems you've succeeded.
And now we go into my storage again and grab more fodder that I've pre-laid out. Do I have any more double sabers? Does not look like it. But we don't need this Nox weapon. Here we go again. Hang on, that's already a +5.
It seems you've succeeded. It seems you've succeeded.
Now we go back to the weapon we're working on. Alright, so that... Actually, let's see if we have to use something that big. Oh, it doesn't look like we do. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take away that. Let's see if we can get away with the 4. Nope. Has to be a 5. Okay, so that will finish off my Nox weapon here. Alright, so there is now Stamina 4 is now selectable. Now we come up here, and we got to finish off our Rabbit Wand. And that's too much experience.
It seems you've succeeded. You have some amazing luck. It seems you've succeeded. You have some amazing
And this is
luck.
good because now you guys can see exactly how much money that I am blowing through to get this done. What? Fine. Take a 2. Give me that one back. Fine. Take them both. I don't care. Actually, I do care slightly. Will that make you happy?
It seems you've succeeded.
Of course. Alright, so now we've got our augment factor here. We've got our augment factor on this guy, and we've got our augment factor on this guy. This guy is already 5 augments. We're doing a 5 augment build. So I'm going to go ahead and flush my inventory of all my Sigmas, and then we're going to go back in and do a an upslotting now on everything. Deposit, we'll put that all in the character storage.
What do you need?
So Affix Augment. So this has to go up. But what we do need, first off, is anything with 4 augments or more. That is a weapon. We don't actually need the soul at all. Do 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 do. So we're just gonna be grabbing my 4 augment junk. Oh look, there's a Diablo soul already. That's fine. Let's find something that isn't somewhat worth something. That would be nice. Oh, look at all those berry souls. Alright, we'll use a soul of darkness. Actually, I need stuff with 1s on it. There we go. We can use that. I don't mind that. And we can use... I'm going to need that later. Grand soul. Diablo soul. Agnes soul. Yeah, I can use... No. Can't. It needs to be a soul. Or not that it needs to be a soul. I need junk. I need junk. When your fodder is just too good to use. Yeah, I'll take the deafness one off that. And yeah, I'll throw away a Fang of Soul. And I really need to start hanging on to junk. Yeah, I'll throw away a Grand Soul. Oh, there's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Just nothing on it. No souls, nothing. I want the Leopard. Ark's Fever. I could put Ark's Fever on this. What are we going to do? We're going to do Stamina 4, Casting 4, Alter Magia, Elegant Stamina, and Diablo Soul. So no. We're not going to do Ark's Fever. Frog Fever. I don't want to waste the Frog Fevers. Those are going to become somewhat rare. Yeah, we'll use that as fodder again too. Okay. So we're gonna fix this augment. We gotta get this up to 5 augments at minimum. So let's use that. Actually, that's perfect right there. We'll use that. Then we'll see what it looks like. No, don't use that at all. No. So I need one more piece of fodder in here. Looks like we're throwing that away, boys and girls. And we're going to use my 30%er. So we have a total 50% to lose one of these. Let's see what happens. Frig yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So if you saw there, I could have used a 40% and just guaranteed the success, but I didn't want to because I'm scared. Not that I'm scared. I really just don't want to lose it. Apologize. So now, so that's 5 augments. That's 5 augments. We actually need to get this up to 5 augments now. And we're going to use... Is that good junk in there? That's right. We're taking that for the deafness one. And we're taking that for the reflex and everything. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on here. Hang on here. How many augments is that starting at? That's starting at 2. So we can actually we can do this better. We can junk augment it way better than this. Because working at low level augments, easy. So we only need... Oh man, that's right. I had this issue the other day because I built Taga Knuckles. And I remember having this problem looking through my low level augments. And I don't typically save anything low level augment. So I'm probably going to have to waste a few here and there. Even though I just saw perfect fodder. Yeah, this one. I could throw away the frog fever and just carry it all the way up and use those augments. No, what we'll do is we'll do something different. We'll throw away the 4 augment because I'm only doing 5 augment builds with fucking weapons. Do I have another Diego Soul here? With some ones on it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that should be enough. So here's another Affix. We're coming down to these. We're going to pick up that. Just that alone. Nothing else. Casting 4, Might 3, Deafness 1. You see how it's only 75%? Actually, let's just put Stamina on. It doesn't really matter. Preserve. 100%. We'll do it again. 4 augments. Nope. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. That's at 60%. Why is it so low already? That's alright. Augment aid, 30%. So we lost an augment there. So we're going to upslot again. And we're going to use... We'll use that one as fodder. Alright, so now we do it again. %, 100%, 100%, 100%. So we need to get... I need another piece of fodder in here. Do I have another piece with mutation on it? That's the question. Yeah, don't use. And I'm just peeking at something real quick. Okay, so having double mutation on it boosts our percentages up another 10%. So we're not going to use that, but I'm going to have to look through my box for a little bit of mutation at decent augmenting numbers. So let's see here. We're going up to 5 augments. What does Leopard Soul do? That's a good augment, so we don't want to throw that away. See, everybody wants that Grand Soul. I don't really like it all that much, so I'm actually going to toss mine away. And I know the souls on weapons aren't going for much anyway. We'll use that. We can use that. We can use that. Okay, that should be good. Let's go with 30%. Let's see if something fails. Oh, frig yeah. Ah. So, the whole purpose of why I didn't use the 40%, we could have had it guaranteed and not have to worry about it. The difference is that 30% takes 20 EX cubes, while the 40% takes 100 EX cubes. Now, doesn't sound like a big difference, 10 and 30. The difference is I can try the 30% 4 times before I get to the cost of a 40%. And you go, Artigo, you can't trade them. There is no cost. You would be correct. You would be right. Except for the fact that there is a small cost. And that small cost being a single EX cube being a 10-star costing roughly 19,000 meseta. So at 20 EX cubes, you're spending 400,000 meseta roughly on a 30%, versus a 100 EX cubes for a 40% costing you roughly 4 mil in fodder. So if you want to take the safe route, you're going to spend more. If you want to take the cheaper route, you're going to go this route. So now the last hurdle, this. Now we still have fodder in our inventory that I can just throw away and throw at it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll use that, because after it gets some numbers on it, it's kind of easier to work with. I'm not even gonna bother wasting anything there. There we go. That's good. We'll do that again. It's at 30%. That's funny. We're gonna need more fodder. Number of augments. Number of augments again. We're at 2 augments at the moment. Harpy's Embrace, we gotta save that. Might 1. Why does all my low augment stuff have to have good things on it, like souls? Well, that has reflex 1. We can throw that away. And that's got a toughness 1. We can toss that away. And then let's see what else we got in here. It's got might 1. It's got deafness 1. No. So typically for your weapons that are 4 augments and lower, or anything when you're trying to upslot, you're just trying to use the level 1 augments. You don't really want the other things. I mean, Ark's Fever and Rampy Soul, things like that, those are things you can add in during the beginning upslotting process and just carry it all the way up. So I don't junk those, because if I wanted Ark's Fever on my weapon right now, I could carry Ark's Fever all the way up and then do maybe Ark's Max at the end, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Do I have room for that right now? I mean, I've already 35 the rod. I mean, maybe if I took it up to 6 augments, I'd put Ark's Max on it too. I think maybe next time instead of doing Ultra Magi, I'll do Ark's Max. But that's neither here nor there. We're already into this build. Yeah, that's fine. We'll use that up. So we're continuing onward. Don't use. I could try and throw a 10% at it. We'll see what happens. I'll probably fail something. I always fail something when I do that. Yeah, that's fine. Don't use. Oh, look. It's higher this time. Oh, that's because I think there's... Wait, what's being used in the mix here? Is it the Elder Soul? Oh, it might be because there's 2 items being picked. I've noticed percentages go up just from having 2 items selected. So we go again. Now we're moving into higher territories here. I'm going to go ahead and just select another item to help boost the percentages. So there's 100, 100, 100. Ooh. That's an oof. There we go. So we'll just go ahead and use the 30%er.
It seems you've succeeded.
It seems you've succeeded. What did you think I was going to do? Fail? Arctic Guild doesn't fail. Until he does. Alright. You've got my Agnesol on you. Let's put that in the mix. Yeah, that'll be 60%. I need another piece of fodder. Is what I'm missing right now because we don't have enough level 1s to select. Yeah, because freeze 1 is not a good one. Neither is blind 1. Deafness 1, that should be good. Oh my goodness. Fine. We'll use... I don't want that price like that. That's 300,000 Mazetta. Fine. We'll do it. This is not helpful. This is not helping at all. You're actually, like, fighting against me right now, game. Why you gotta be like this? Oh my gosh. Alright, fine. Fine. I will pull another piece of fodder because you forced my hand. Trader Soul, Mutation. That's 7 augments. I'd rather waste like one of my 6 augments or something. Casting 1, Genius Ward, Woggle Soul. What was Woggle Soul? That's the old... Oh no! That was the old good soul that no one ever used. And I was depressed to see no one ever use it. I mean, obviously I didn't use it either because I didn't know how to do decent augmenting back then. Precision 1. Nah. So fix augment. So I'm gonna try a. I'm gonna do 130%. If it fails, which there is a good chance it will, I'm gonna use my 40%. There's a strong chance that it will, and I won't be happy. So if it does, you're gonna see me just go get or go use my 40%er. What? Why do I not have anything still to select? Why are you being like this, game? Fine. Give me this one up here then. Why do you gotta be like this? Alright, so cross my fingers and hope it happens. Oh my god, yes. Alright. Now for the final build. So, here we are, final build. The issue I'm going to have to overcome in the very beginning is actually this. So, you'll notice there's 3 items down there. We got Casting 4, Stamina 4, Alter Magia. We're all aware of that's what I'm putting on the weapon. The other item's an augment factor. Then the last item we wanted was the Diablo Soul. Now, here's what I'm going to show you. Boom, boom, boom. Diablo Soul's down here at 50%. There's no bueno. I'm just curious. Ooh. I could have 6 augments for 95%. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Do I have mutation on everything? I might try to slide a mutation in here and see what the percentage comes out, and we might try for a 6 augment build. Well, okay. Either way, outside the point, we actually have to do this. Diablo Soul, Diablo Soul, Diablo Soul. Right? No. Okay. So I'm gonna go in my box here. I'm gonna pull out my 5 augment Diablo Souls. Game's got to keep up with me. Yeah, I'm doing this on Xbox. You guys are making fun of me. Yep. Diablo. Search. number of augments. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't need that one, so these will be all we need. Alright, so here's the biggest problem, is we actually have to put Diabo Soul on one of the pieces of fodder first. So you won't need more than that. So there's our 80% Diabo. Success booster 30%. Alright, so now that actually has the soul on it. So when we come in to do the final build, we can just select our main pieces we need. And now I'm actually going to try and see if we can do a 6 augment here. There's Diabo. Elder Stamina's already in. Just out of curiosity. Oh, wrong thing. That's right. That's in that category. Out of curiosity there. Ooh. That almost looks so... That looks so appealing. Do I do it? No, I don't do it. I'm not going to do it. We need to still come out on top on our money. Oh. I'm actually out of all my 30s. Alright, hang on, guys. So, a lot of us save our... We've been saving our EX cubes. I'm in the wrong category, sorry. We've been saving our EX cubes, and this is why. That was not enough. I only grabbed 10. I apologize. So, yeah, Affix and Augment. Whoa! Not like I've been doing that for almost an hour now. And now you see why people sometimes charge so much to do this. There it is. Augment aid 30%.
Thanks for your business.
So we could do 6 augments. It would just be me upslotting everything again one more time. But you saw the percentage, and some of the things there have the highest percentage they can get to. The issue will be is when we go to cross that bridge of getting to that 6th augment, you're gonna have to use a 40%er almost, or just roll the dice and hopefully you land on a you land well with the 30%, because then you'll be at 85%. Yeah, because let's just pick Mastery for example. So the highest augment aid you can buy right now gives you 40%. Unless you guys put mutation on your weapon and it does some funny shenanigans and you get an extra 10% or an extra 5%, which it just might. I haven't physically done that myself. You guys are welcome to do that. You're going to be just playing the guessing game. And as soon as you get over 6 augments and you get up to 7 and 8 augments, that's it. You're in dangerous territory every time you upslot. So there we go. Casting 4, Stamina 4, Alter Magia, Diabo Soul, and Elegant Stamina all on the rod.
It seems you've succeeded.
Let's take a look at it. So, because I actually had to make this weapon again, because I had made it already and then I sold it and I was like, oh no. So how much HP is this giving us right now? We're picking up 90 tech power and 190 HP. 90 tech power right now, solid. HP wise, that is phenomenal. nobody's going to be rocking that with you. Now, if you guys weren't fully watching, augment factor for that rabbit wand was the Ultra Magia. That Sigma Jet Boots augment factor was casting 4. The Nox Double Saber at this current time, which is July 1st, to my knowledge, is the only weapon that has the augment factor of stamina 4. So I've been Arctic Gil. Hope this has helped you out. You guys have been able to see my entire process now, and I will see you guys in the next one if I do another freaking crazy ass build. Goodbye.